Most investors don't lose money because they choose the wrong stocks. They lose money because they interfere. They get involved, they react, they overthink. And that is exactly why the best long-term investors don't try to be smarter than everyone else. They build systems that work without them. Today, I want to explain why automation and index funds are so powerful. Not because they promise fast results, but because they solve the biggest problem in investing: human behavior. Let's be honest for a moment. Most people don't struggle with understanding investing. They struggle with emotions: fear, doubt, impatience. You can know all the rules, all the theories, all the strategies, but when your portfolio drops and everything turns red, logic disappears and emotion takes over. That's when mistakes happen. The market goes down. You open your app, you see losses, and suddenly you feel uncomfortable. You start checking prices more often than usual. Once a day, then twice, then every hour. You read headlines, you watch videos, you search for answers. And the more information you consume, the worse it feels. This is not because you're bad at investing. It's because your brain is doing exactly what it was designed to do. Your brain wants safety. So when it sees losses, it tells you to act. Sell. Wait. Protect yourself. But investing rewards the opposite behavior. It rewards patience, consistency, inaction. And that is why automation is so important. Automation removes decisions. When your investing is automated, you don't ask yourself whether now is a good time. You don't wait for confirmation. You don't try to predict the future. You simply invest. Every month, every paycheck, no matter what. Up markets, down markets, uncertain markets. Automation turns investing from an emotional activity into a mechanical process. And mechanical processes don't panic. Now, let's talk about index funds. Because index funds fit perfectly with automation. Index funds are built for people who accept one simple truth. Most investors do not beat the market over the long term. Not because they are stupid, but because the market is incredibly competitive. Millions of smart people are trying to do the same thing. Index funds don't try to win that game. They step outside of it. Instead of picking winners, they buy the entire market. Hundreds, sometimes thousands of companies.
Big ones, small ones, across different industries and different countries.
When one company fails, another succeeds. You don't need to know which one. You just stay invested. This is why index funds are so boring. And that's a good thing. Boring strategies are easier to stick to. And strategies you can stick to are the ones that work. Now imagine combining index funds with automation. You're no longer guessing. You're no longer reacting. You're following a plan that runs in the background of your life. Let me give you a very clear example. Imagine two people. They earn the same amount of money. They start investing at the same time. Person A wants control. He invests when things feel good. He pauses when the news is scary. Sometimes he invests more. Sometimes he invests nothing. Person B wants simplicity. He sets up an automated investment, same amount, every single month, into a low-cost index fund. No changes, no emotions. 10 years pass. Person B almost always ends up with more money. Not because he predicted anything correctly, but because he stayed invested during the worst moments. And those moments matter the most. This is where compound interest becomes impossible to ignore. Let's slow this down. You invest $100. After 1 year, it becomes $110.
That feels nice, but not life-changing. The second year, you earn interest on 110. Now it becomes 121. The third year, interest is earned on an even bigger number. This continues year after year. The growth starts slowly. Then something interesting happens. It accelerates. But only if you stay invested. If you panic and sell, you interrupt the process. You reset the snowball right before it starts rolling. Automation protects you from doing that. It keeps the system running when emotions try to shut it down. This is why automation is not just a convenience. It's a risk management tool. It protects you from your own impulses. Index funds do the same thing. They protect you from bad decisions. No stock picking, no constant changes, just patience. This is why long-term investors often outperform active investors. They are not smarter, they are calmer. They understand that wealth is built by staying in the market, not by jumping in and out. Time in the market beats timing the market, and automation makes time work in your favor. This approach is not exciting. It doesn't give you stories to tell, but it works. And in investing, that's what matters. If you automate your investing into diversified, low-cost index funds, you remove stress. You remove noise. You remove unnecessary decisions. And most importantly, you remove yourself from being the weakest link. This is not about getting rich fast. It's about building wealth slowly, steadily, and reliably. If this video helped you see investing in a different way, subscribe.